Strange New Worlds perfect Kirk kept Uhura from hitting rock bottom, says Star Trek actress. Celia Rose Gooding says Paul Wesley's Kirk is the perfect springboard for Uhura's growth in Star Trek, Strange New Worlds Season 2 and beyond. Celia Rose Gooding says Paul Wesley's Lieutenant James T. Kirk is the perfect springboard for Ensign Yoda Uhura's growth in Star Trek, Strange New Worlds Season 2 and beyond. The canonical meeting between Uhura and Kirk, her future Starship Enterprise captain, took place in Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 6, Lost in Translation. Kirk helped Uhura face her grief over the death of Lt. Hemmer Bruce Horrock, her mentor, and a friendship that would last for many decades was forged. The cast of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds gathered for a Q&A to support the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, where Celia Rose Gooding addressed Uhura's evolution in Strange New Worlds Season 2, and the crucial role Paul Wesley's Kirk has played in keeping Uhura from hitting rock bottom as she grows into the Lieutenant Uhura played by Nichelle Nichols Fosno from Star Trek, the original series. Read her quote and watch the video below. Paul Wesley, or Kirk, he was such a perfect springboard. He was such a really just open player and somebody who really kept Uhura from really spiraling and hitting rock bottom. He was someone who was constantly keeping her intellectually activated. And that's where my Uhura feels very safe in her cerebral place. That episode and this moment in her relationship with Hemmer and her budding relationship with Kirk, it's going to inform the rest of her journey. I am excited to see the parts of it that she may want to hide, or the parts of it that reveal themselves to her as she continues to grow into that version of Uhura that we know in the future. Strange New Worlds has assembled most of Uhura's future Enterprise crew. By the end of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds Season 2, most of the future USS Enterprise crew commanded by Captain James T. Kirk, William Shatner, has found their way onto Captain Christopher Pike's Anson Mount Enterprise. Uhura, Lt. Spock, Ethan Peck, and Nurse Christine Chapel, Jess Bush, will stay on the Enterprise when Kirk takes over in a few years. Lt. Montgomery Scott, Martin Quinn, made a surprise debut at the end of Strange New Worlds Season 2, and Scotty is Kirk's future chief engineer. Except for Scotty, who is brand new, everyone has become a close friend of the young Ensign Uhura. The final two major Star Trek names from Kirk's future Enterprise still to be introduced as their younger selves in Strange New Worlds are Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy, DeForest Kelly, and Hikaru Sulu, George Takei. It's possible that one or both may pop up in Strange New Worlds Season 3. Pavel Chekhov, Walter Koenig, doesn't join Star Trek, the original series, until Season 2, and he is very young in Strange New Worlds timeframe, but Chekhov could appear as well.